Happy Friday, Chieftains. Welcome to this week's edition of the Chieftain Report. I'm Katie Hastings.
And I'm Caleb Cookley. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas break, so let's marry along into the show.
Feeling a bit bizarre, frightening, or even grotesque? Then you'd be perfect for the upcoming spring musical, The Addams Family, School Edition. An audition workshop for the show will be held on Monday, December 15th from 3 to 4 p.m. in the choir room, and auditions will be held the week after we return from Christmas break. All willing students are welcome, and feel free to ask Ms. Weber if you have any questions.
The LHS Cinema Club is having a Christmas party on Monday, December 15th after school. Everyone is welcome to the event. For more information, contact Matilda Wagner.
Where art thou, Poetry Out Loud? Well, the competition will take place in the theater on Friday, January 16th during 8th period. This enjoyable program helps students with public speaking skills and self-confidence. And if you memorize a poem, you have a friend for life, says Miss Lee. Then after you brave poets complete the school competition, there is the regional competition in Nelsonville at Stewart's Opera House. This will take place Saturday, January 31st at 5 p.m. The sign-up link is in the daily announcements, and please contact Miss Lee or Miss Brooke if you have any questions.
This past weekend, Hawken County showed everyone their spirit with a Christmas parade down Main Street and more. Here are some sights and sounds.
Feliz Navidad! Feliz Navidad! Merry Christmas! Feliz Navidad!
Seen in a new image taken from the Gemini South Telescope in Chile, located between 2,500 and 3,800 light-years away in the constellation Scorpio, I'm a Virgo myself, the Butterfly Nebula is made up of a really rather unique white dwarf star that around 2,000 years ago began pushing away its outer layers into a hot shell of ionized gas. But how are nebulas even formed? Well, the shell of gas is expelled from a host star and creates a rough sphere of ejected material. This star, however, is casted out the gas and dust into its exterior into these beautiful butterfly wings. Finally, the star at the center is actually one of the hottest objects ever recorded by the National Science Foundation, which owns 70% of the telescope in Chile. So not only is this natural phenomenon a beautiful butterfly star, but it's also extremely hot. Keep your eyes and ears pulled for more cool, amazing nebulas.
Over the last 2 years, Ohio lawmakers have been pushing for later working hours for young high school students, attempting to change the time of departure from 7 p.m. to 9. You freshmen won't have to worry about that, though, because last Wednesday, Governor Mike DeWine vetoed a bill that would have added 2 more hours of work for 14 and 15-year-olds. He said shortly after his veto, "I believe it is unwise to provide for 14 and 15-year-olds to work on a school night that late at night. I see no compelling reason to deviate from current law." Thanks to this veto, working young teens will no longer have to worry about staying up super late doing homework because they couldn't get out of work fast enough.
The cold is getting more and more miserable.
I agree. I needed to go back up into the 60s immediately.
Let's see if anything will change on your 5-day weather forecast with Emily.
Hey Chiefs, welcome back to your 5-day weather forecast with me, Emily Lehman. Last week we got some snow, so let's see if that will continue into this week. The average high is 41 with the low being 27, so we're not far off, with the high today being 33 with a low of 29 with snow throughout the day. Saturday it will be cloudy with a high of 34 and a low of 21 with some snow late in the night. Sunday there will be partial clouds throughout the day with a high of 21 and a low of 8. Monday there will be partial clouds with a high of 25 and a low of 16. To round out your 5-day forecast, on Tuesday, the sun will shine with a high of 44 and a low of 33. That's all for your forecast this week. Now let's ask Farah.
I think it's time to ask Farah.
Hey Farah, how do I stay warm walking into school in the mornings? Guess we'll find out. Go. Hey Chiefs, winter is officially here. Remember to dress for the weather as early morning temperatures are reaching the teens. Be sure to wear your hoodies, coats, and hats, along with being aware of slick sidewalks as snow begins to melt. So you might want to rethink those shorts. If you need any winter gear, you can contact the principals or your counselors. Thank you.
Ask Farah.
Good morning, students and staff. Today we want to take a moment to remind everyone about an important resource designed to help keep our schools safe. It's called Speak Up, Save Lives.
The Safer School Tip Line allows you to anonymously report anything that could pose a risk to you, your friends, or our school community. You can call or text 844-723-3764. Use the website form or submit a tip through the mobile app. This service is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
All tips are completely confidential. That means you can speak up without fear of your name being shared. Trained professionals review each report and work with schools and law enforcement to make sure every concern is taken seriously.
Research shows that in most school safety incidents, someone knew something ahead of time but didn't report it. Your voice matters. One small action, one report could prevent violence, bullying, self-harm, or tragedy.
If you ever see, hear, or read something that doesn't feel right, whether it's threats, weapons, drugs, or signs that someone is struggling, don't stay silent.
As students, we see things adults don't. We hear conversations, scroll through social media, and notice changes in our friends. If something feels off, trust your gut. Reaching out isn't snitching, it's looking out for each other. One message could prevent violence, stop someone from hurting themselves, or getting a classmate the support they need. Together, we can make a difference. If you see something, say something. Speak up. Save lives. Again, that number is 844-723-3764.
During lunches on Monday, December 15th, we will be passing out Speak Up, Save Lives cards.
This card will contain the following information: Safer School Tip Line, Crisis Text Line, and Suicide Crisis Line.
So if you see something, hear something, or even sense something, speak up. You could be the reason someone gets help. You could be the reason a life is saved.
Welcome back, Chiefs. This week we finally have more sports to cover.
Finally, no videos from Mr. Stone.
The Logan boys bowling team traveled north to the Columbus Bowling Palace to take on the Westerville Central Warhawks. It was a rough night for the Chieftains as the boys lost 16-57 to 21-44.
Last Friday, the Lady Chiefs basketball team hosted the reigning Division I state champion, Pickering Central Tigers, in Jim's Gym. The Tigers played like a team full of D1 prospects because they are, and took it to the Lady Chiefs. Logan fought hard, but the Tigers were just too much as the Chiefs fell 27-6-7.
Last Thursday, the boys wrestling team traveled to Nelsonville in hopes of taking down the Buckeyes. The Chiefs took an early lead with pins by freshmen Fisher Bentley and Braden Markin, and with more victories by Landon Corbell, Lane Shine, Blake Coakley, Eli Jamison, Aiden Lambert, Ethan Showalter, Luke Abel, and Jackson Ballinger, the Chiefs walked away with a decisive victory.
The Logan girls bowling team also traveled to the Columbus Bowling Palace to take on the Warhawks. The girls made it a closer contest but ended up taking the L as well, losing 13-38 to 16-44.
Last Friday, the boys basketball team faced off against Pickerington Central in their first conference game of the season. The result was less than ideal as they trailed 45-18 at half. They continued to fight but were unable to recover from their deficit, falling 68-42 to the Tigers.
The Logan girls wrestling team made a strong showing at the Westfall Invitational, finishing 9th out of 33 teams. Freshman Emma Davis highlighted the day with a third-place finish. Returning state runner-up Brooklyn Whitehead captured first place with an impressive 5-0 record. Coach Bookman praised all the athletes, noting their growth and determination on the mat.
Now it's time to explore parts of our school that you may not have seen before on this week's episode of Room Tours.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Room Tours.
Today, we're going to be exploring the mechanical room.
Okay, we finally made it to the mechanical room. Let's go.
Stone.
Today, it's me and Trent, the cameraman. No Lane today. This is I think it's like a gazebo type thing. This is something probably you washed up with, I won't lie. This is one of those like cleaner things. Oh, there's a, come over here, keep it. Mysterious liquid, I won't lie. Ow. This is RAC right here. Wait, can I change? I probably shouldn't touch that actually. I don't know. I was talking to you. Okay, come over here. Come over here. Alright, never mind.
Just initiated X-ray vision.
Never mind, you are following me.
Yeah.
We're off to see the wizard. Go on over wizard it was.
Better read. Ow!
Don't hit that, okay. These are like air ducts. These. Oh, that's not good. There's a little rip. Hey, we didn't go down here. That looks... I want to touch it. Risk of electric shock? Ah! You actually... I think this is it, fellas. We're gonna head home.
Place where I can go to take life off my shoulders. Someone take me home.
Get in there. Should I press this thing?
Stone, come back around.
No! That's it for the mechanical room.
We'll see you next time on Room Tours.
I'm so glad I found the room where I can change the thermostat in Mr. Stone's room. Seriously, it's so cold in here.
Really? I'm burning up.
Okay, that's insane, but I guess we should just keep it the way it is.
Anyway, that's all we have for this week's edition of the Chieftain Report. We will see you back here next time on TV2.
The Deuce.
It was your
Scroll down
Stone,
a
it was
little
your
bit so it's
fault.
past the actual...
Yeah, because So unplug this.
And I don't read that, so.
Couple $100 I don't have right now. Addie, sit straight up.
Sorry, you ain't gotta go to work.
Okay,
Work.
you good? And
We're
3, 2.
Teleprompter.
What? You?
Oh my god. Wait, what did he just say?
Anyway, that's all we have for this week.
That is such a tongue twister.